So, guys, we have a very special weekend coming up, the King's coronation tomorrow. I hope you guys are tuning in. Before I start, please do subscribe to my channel. So, guys, I wanted to talk about this article, which is on the Express, and it's written today because there's been some talk. I've seen it reported that obviously Harry's coming over for the coronation. I've seen it reported that nobody actually really knows how he's getting here, when he's getting here, if he's here, and where he's going to stay. And then I've also heard it reported, well, he doesn't want that information to come out because if it does come out, he ain't going to come. And then I've also seen it reported that he may do a stint and basically just not turn up. And then I've also seen it reported that he may even make an appearance on the balcony. So God knows what's going on. My brain is tired. I don't know what's going on with this man. I don't know what's going on with his family. It's just strange. I don't know what's going on with him and his wife. I mean, you can stop playing games, leave the media alone, stop doing all this PR and blah, blah, blah. Just be yourself, be normal, be straightforward, and just tell us, okay? Now, this article I came across today says that Prince Harry may have already landed for the coronation as a luxury jet spotted at UK airport. The Duke of Sussex reportedly hasn't informed coronation officials about when he intends to arrive in the UK to attend tomorrow's sacred event. But Prince Harry may have already landed in the UK without the public noticing, because a private jet has landed in Farnborough, the airport closest to Windsor Castle, as the Duke is expected to stay at Frogmore Cottage, which will remain his for a few weeks. I don't know if this is true, and obviously I don't want to do anything to jeopardize any information about his arrival if he wants to keep that secret. But if you have attended by private jet, bro, I don't know what to say about you, because are you not part of a charity called Travelist, which talks about sustainable travel? And are you not back and forth with a private jet? And is your wife not always traveling by private jet? I don't even know. Has she, I mean, first of all, the girl has elevated her life. If there is an example of anyone that has come up in life and elevated themselves, it's Meghan Markle. Because I don't think this girl travels anywhere without a private jet since, I don't even know. Because, wow. Private jet, I've never seen one in my life. And this girl travels from one state to another in private jet. So the private jet, tracked down by Mail Online, departed from Van Nuys, a California airport located just an hour away from Prince Harry and Meghan's home in Montecito. The aircraft is blah, 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 blah. It is owned by NatWorks, a Californian-based parent company of a series of firms focused on biotech, healthcare, AR, and mobility. Okay, so the company's founder has collaborated with Global Citizen, the same organization Meghan and Harry partnered up with in the past for the cause of vaccine equity. Okay, and this is a picture of a private jet. So yeah, I mean, okay, so if he has flown by private jet, now there are rumors that he will stay for 2 hours, that he will stay for the ceremony and then he would duck out and go back to Montecito to try and reach his son for his birthday. I mean, there is so much I can say that I think this video will just go on forever, because there is so much I can say. It's like, why are you going back to try and catch your son's birthday when he's 4? Can't he celebrate his birthday on a different day? Can't your wife come over so that you can celebrate his birthday on the same day if it's so important to you in England, so you don't have to fly all the way back by private bloody jet? You're supposed to be an environmentalist. I don't understand this. She's supposed to be an environmentalist. But why is it okay for you guys who are so privileged enough to afford a private jet? It's okay for you guys to fly everywhere by private jet, but us poor people that can't even afford our electricity every single month, we have to get on commercial. We have to be conscious about our carbon footprint and the environment. I mean, seriously. I don't even know what to say. And then allegedly he's got a court case on the 9th of May. So in England. So if you're coming back for the court case on the 9th of May, what the hell are you doing flying back on the 6th of May and then coming back again on the 9th of May or 8th of May, wherever you want to go, whether you want to be here beforehand. It's such nonsense. So I don't know what is the truth. It would seem nonsense to me. What would seem to make sense is that the whole family comes together, that they stay in Frogmore Cottage, that they have the royal security of the Windsor estate, that Harry attends the coronation, goes back home, they celebrate Archie's birthday, Harry stays until the court case, and then they all fly back together. That would make sense. However, I do not know these people. I do not know how they think. I feel that they think a lot with emotion and ego and pride and righteousness, and they have not much empathy, is my view. But there we are. And so there's also this article from the Express that Archie Lilibet's omission from coronation roles fueled a rift between Harry and William. I mean, if you wanted anything else to fuel a rift between Harry and William, you didn't need their children and their roles in the coronation, because there was so much to fuel a rift between Harry and William. There's so much that I don't really know where to begin. So apparently, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, I mean, how long have they wanted this to be reported everywhere? It's going to be reported everywhere. Prince Archie, Princess Lilibet. How long have they been waiting for that? When was the Oprah interview? Girl, you know what you're doing. Anyway, she knows what she's doing, boy. She waved that racist flag, so those titles were never going to be taken away. She probably knew that they were going to leave the royal family, and that there was some talk probably that, okay, well, your kids aren't going to have titles, because you guys have left, so good for you. And she probably knew that, and then she planted that flag and was like, racism, and then those titles could never be taken away now. So there you are, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Girl, you know what you're doing. Anyway, so being left out of the coronation celebrations only fueled the rift between Prince Harry and Prince William. The young royals were reportedly left out of the invitation sent to Meghan and Harry, while the Prince and Princess of Wales's children will play a key role in the ceremony. So, right. I heard about this, but I don't know if this is actually true. I don't know where this has come from, frankly. I don't know whether this has come from Harry and Meghan's camp, but it seems to me ridiculous because Harry and Meghan's children are very young. And I don't know Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis's roles in the coronation. I know that George is going to be one of the pages that is going to be assisting Prince Charles. And obviously he's the heir to the throne, and obviously he's like 8. But I don't know what Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis are doing. So I don't think all of them have a key role, apart from probably being on the balcony and probably being in a carriage waving. But it seems a bit unfair. I can understand how Harry might feel because he's always felt second fiddle to William. And then he probably feels that his wife has been second fiddle to Kate and hasn't been treated the same way. And he probably feels that his children are now second fiddle to Prince William's children and they haven't been treated the same way. And how many of us are in a family where, you're the next sibling or the youngest sibling or a second sibling and your family is being treated differently? So, your mum might treat your children differently to your eldest brother's children or whatever. And that often does happen in families. But in this particular family, it's so much more magnified because William is the heir to the throne. The whole point of the monarchy is its survival, its continuity. And that happens through a hereditary process. And if you're not in direct line, then really you're nothing. You shouldn't really be there. You really got nothing to do. And it's all well and good, a few hundred years ago when you were still an aristocrat, you lord, lady this, duke that, prince this, prince that. But nowadays it's like, well, okay, you're not going to earn a living off that unless you obviously use your titles, which Meghan and Harry have done. So first of all, he should know that. He should have always known, in terms of the monarchy, that's really my brother's inheritance. That's not going to be my future. And my future will probably be supporting him. But if my future is supporting him, then I'm not in the front row. I know that I'm the second fiddle. So that should be accepted. I know that I've always got to bow to him. And I know that, you know, my children are not going to be as senior as his children. So he should kind of get that. But then you also need to bear in mind that he left the royal family and they left in a flame of glory. They left with such chaos, leaving so much crap behind. And then not only did they leave so much crap behind that left William and his family having to pick up so much work, and they had a young family and 3 children, which Harry and Meghan don't have to deal with in their lovely Montecito mansion, working 1 hour a week for Archwell and picking and choosing when they want to work. They don't have to deal with the fact that they have 3 young children like William and Kate, and that they have double the workload because now Harry and Meghan have left. They don't have to deal with that. So good for you. You have more time, you have more flexibility, you have more freedom to be with your family and to raise your young children. So William and Kate don't have that. So what they also did was not only leave with loads of trash behind, but they left and then spent 3 years earning money trashing the royal family. So how can you now turn around and be like, well, my children ain't got a role in the coronation, they ain't been invited, so I'm offended, and now I dislike my brother even more than what I did after I talked about his circumcised genitalia and slated his wife and talked about our mother in a way that my brother didn't want us to. You know, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. You've done so much to your brother already. Get over it. Get over yourself and get over it. You've chosen a life, okay? You've chosen a different life. You've chosen a different path. You've chosen a different future. Now own it. Own it and stop complaining about how unjust it is that you're not at the forefront of the monarchy anymore, and that therefore your children and your heirs and your successors are therefore also not at the forefront of the monarchy anymore, because you chose to take away that destiny, although you managed to get their titles, though, didn't you? Anyway, so you know what? Good luck to you. And obviously, guys, read the rest of the article that is here. I mean, it just goes into obviously other matters, which we know already. But yeah, nonsense. And I don't even know where they get this information from, because I doubt that it would come from the palace, that there's like a rift fueled by the fact that the children weren't invited to the coronation or don't have an official role. I doubt that that came from the palace. So then where else would it have come from? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and please do subscribe to my channel and take care, guys, and put in the comment section whether you are excited about the coronation and where you are from in the world. I would love to know. Take care, guys. Bye.